Okay, welcome to the third video in our series of the quarter of our first homeschool. No, that doesn't make sense. The homeschool first quarter of the year in review, our curriculum picks for term 4, and I also talked about why we have terms the way we do, how short our terms are, all of that good stuff, as well as kind of how we do grade levels in our house, because it's different, but it's different for a reason. So you can go watch those videos. And then this one, I am so excited about. This one is all about our build your own homeschool bundle feature that we now have on our website. So excited, I just can't even stand it. So let's get started. All right, so exciting. This has literally been years in the making, and I will tell you why. Because I have wanted to offer this build your bundle feature for so long, but I didn't have enough resources in enough of the subjects to do it. I had enough language arts, I had enough science. I actually have so much science on our website, but I didn't have enough history or math, and now I do. And I'm so excited about it. So I'm gonna hop over to the side and I'm just gonna pull up a little video here of what the build your bundle looks like. And then I'll chat a little bit about how you can use it, why we're doing it this way, and just get excited with me. All right, so I'm just gonna be scrolling on my phone over here, put the video over here, and I'm just gonna chat a little bit while we do that. So this build your own homeschool bundle has really been in the works since I started making curriculum, which was like 5 years ago. Maybe it was 6, because it's 2023. And I started this in 2017. So when my middle son was just 1, he was just a 1-year-old, and now he's turning 7. So 6 years ago. Yeah, wow, it's so crazy. And I started this because I wanted to homeschool. That was a given. I was using other people's curriculum, like from education.com and stuff like that, and it was fine, but it wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Because I've always loved learning, and learning is just something that's just been so good for me. I was public schooled until I was in 7th grade, and then I came home because I did not like it, and they wouldn't let me do what I wanted to do as far as learning goes. And, you know, I had to wait and kind of lag behind, and I didn't like it. So I started homeschooling myself. My dad started homeschooling me. And we just did workbooks and stuff like that because this was like 16 or 17 years ago. And I left in 7th grade. I don't know how old I was in 7th grade. So who knows how long ago it was. It was probably like 11 or 12 or something like that. But I came home because I did not like it. And I knew that when I had my daughter, we were going to homeschool, but I didn't exactly know how we were going to homeschool. And it was sort of newer, because this was, she's turning 9, so this was 9 years ago. Because I knew I was going to homeschool her before she was ever even preschool age. So that's what we were doing, and I couldn't find what I wanted. Didn't like anything that was going around. It was either too expensive for us because we were on single income. We were living with my parents, so obviously we couldn't afford, this other stuff. And I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna like it. I'm not gonna pay this much for it. And we didn't have a good printer, so even the free resources, it was like, if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna buy it. And you'll probably even know who I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna name drop in this video. So I was like, I can't do that. And my husband was like, well, you make it. Why don't you make it? Because I'd always loved learning. I'd graduated from homeschool when I was 14, went to college when I was 14, all this other stuff. And at this point, I didn't have my bachelor's yet, but I had like 2 associate's degrees and certificates. And I was like, okay, well, if I make it for us, then I want to be able to make it for other people too. So that's exactly what we did. And then I went on to get my bachelor's in education, not to help me homeschool at all, because contrary to popular belief, having a teaching degree doesn't help you homeschool because it's geared towards the classroom setting. But it does help me make curriculum. So that is something that I'm very glad I went and got it, because it does help me make the resources. It helps me know where to find the standards and all of this other kind of stuff. So that's it's been 6 years in the making, and it's finally here. And I don't know if you've been able to pay attention to this video and these pictures over here while I'm talking, but I'm going to chat now a little bit about the Build Your Bundle and how to use it. And yeah, let's do it. All right. So if you go to my website, you can just click the link in the description, one of the links in the description. So to the Build Your Own Homeschool Bundle. Now this is the digital version. If there's enough people who want, I'll make a physical one as well, but I didn't want to confuse people with whether it's digital or physical or both, or make the page longer than it needs to be. So this is the digital version. So this one is the one that is meant for you to purchase and print yourself, which is why a lot of these things are so cheap. So if you go here, you can go get the free ebook and you can get the free curriculum pick schedules that I have on there. I would recommend you go do that first. So click on those. That's why I added the links too. So click on those, look through them, take the quizzes, the flow charts, especially if you're a new homeschooler or if you're a considering homeschooler. If you're someone that's been homeschooling for a while, you might not need to know what your homeschool philosophy is or how many lessons you need or anything like that, but you also might want to do that anyway. So those are free. So you can just hop over there, grab those, figure out what you want and what you need and what grades and ages you need and why you are doing this in the first place, okay? Once you do that, hop back over to the website and you're gonna see on the left side, there's a little box, and that just means, you can click how many of the subject of the curriculum that you want. So for example, right as I made this, I had a lady purchase from Instagram and she knew exactly what she wanted. Obviously her kids are about the age of mine because she chose the year of math, preschool to second grade. She chose a year of science, which is good for the preschool to second grade as well. She chose the year of English language arts, which of course is good for that as well. And then she just picked and chose a few other things. But I made it so easy for you, I think. If it's not, please let me know. But you can just go through, look. There are preview pictures and videos and all kinds of things. I always like to show people what's in there so that there isn't any buyer's remorse. They know exactly what they're buying because that's very important to me. You just go down, you click it, add it to cart, and there you go. And you have your own bundle. Now, I'm also going to be offering some that I've just created and bundled for you for the people who do have that resource overwhelm and they just want to get it and just want to be done with it, and that's fine too. So that's coming as well. And I'll just be updating this product page as I go. When the physical ones are ready, I'll link it in this product page and I'll probably link it in this video too. So that's all about Build Your Bundle. You can use my curriculum pick videos as a guide for what you want. You can get one term at a time if that's what you want to do. You can get a whole year at a time if that's what you want to do. All I ask is that you know why you're here, why you want to homeschool, and realize that I don't sell busy workbooks. I sell things that are hands-on and parent involved. And the reason that I sell those is because the younger kids need more of that hands-on involvement. As we make more that are for older ages, it'll be more independent work. But these first years, I would say up until 5th grade, is more hands-on involved. So if you're a hands-on parent involved, and it doesn't have to take a long time. I mean, we do our structured schooling in an hour a day with the 2 kids. I'm sure it'll end up more like maybe an hour and a half or more when we add in the little guy, especially because we're going to be doing preschool and this other stuff. But it doesn't have to take a long time. Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it freak you out. And I'm always here for questions. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. It helps me support my family. I love you all. And I'm going to link all 3 videos in this series down in the description. So just if you want to pop down to the description, look for that free stuff, look for the link to the Build Your Bundle, and look for the links for the other videos. I love you, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.